You know, this is a little bit funny because Sony felt like 4 games were enough to hold a event at E3. 4 games previously announced, mind you. But they don't have enough to show off for PSX. So if you guys are a little bit late to the party, today Sean Layden confirmed in the PlayStation blogcast that they are not going to be doing a PlayStation experience this year. It's the first time in the last few years that they haven't done it. If you guys remember, last year's was pretty bad. You know, this year's you would have figured that they would have gone over, you know, Days Gone and, you know, probably The Last of Us 2 and other stuff, maybe Shenmue, stuff that they've announced previously, or it could just be that these games that they've announced so many years out have finally caught up to them. And that's kind of my opinion on the whole subject. But it is kind of a slap in the face to the fans, considering they kind of alluded to the fact that this would be something that they do every year. Very, very interesting indeed. Hey, I'm Crapgamer. Crapgamer Reviews, as usual. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that bell so you're notified of all the content as soon as you can. I would appreciate it. So, you know, I was actually looking forward to doing a PSX versus an Xbox XO event, but now it looks like we don't even have to do that. You know, they're not going to be doing one. So it looks like Microsoft has some things up their sleeves, possible studio, you know, acquisitions and things like that. And then it looks like, you know, we're going to see nothing from them, from Sony, that is. So the stuff that they have announced is what we're going to get. And that isn't even the most interesting part, right, guys? So this is the most interesting part of this whole thing, which I will link and you guys can check it out. He says, now that we have Spider-Man out the door, we're looking down to 2019 to games like Dreams and Days Gone, but we wouldn't have enough to bring people all together in some location in North America to have that event. We don't want to set expectations really high and not deliver. So he's basically saying they don't want to hype people up for something and not have anything new or exciting to show off. If you think about it, that's been kind of a knock on them the past couple years, not only at their E3s, but their other events as well. And what's interesting to me with that little comment is it doesn't sound like Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, or The Last of Us 2 are coming out next year. So, you know, to me, I'm sure there's going to be a long list of PlayStation 4 fanboys that are going to have for excuses like, oh, well, we're getting games, or we've had games, or this or that. But these things always go and come in a circle, and for anybody that mocked Xbox for having a dry year this past 18 months or whatever, you know, what goes around comes around. And then the same thing for Xbox dudes, you know. But I'm sure that there's going to be tons of excuses in the comment section about how it's not a big deal and things like that. But hey, as an Xbox fan, I'm happy. You know, I'm sitting pretty. I'm very, very happy with this. And you know, as a PlayStation owner, kind of bummed out. You know, you just feel like they've kind of given up and aren't really going to be into you know, this generation anymore. Like, I think those other games might get pushed and be cross-gen. So I would love your guys' thoughts and opinion. Very interesting. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.